Thank you so very much, Atilda Wadidi, for that riveting interview. I think everyone today was in attendance. We were in studio taking pictures and just admiring the Honorable Esther Pasaris. Thank you. We have learned a lot. And if you've missed it, she is on her way to Kibra and then Dabareti South, I think, later for the civic education initiative that she's bringing up. You can follow her and you can follow us, Y254 channel on Twitter, so you can find out what happened in the conversation, and of course Y254 on Facebook, Y254 channel on YouTube as well. That's where you get the repeat of the interview in case you missed it or you just want to make sure you didn't miss a thing. My name is Valentine, or at Kalamival on everything, and we're wrapping this up real nice with Man Crush Monday. So let me introduce my kings first before I serve you with the topic. Hi guys, how are you?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Please do introduce yourself.
Okay, by name I'm Byron Oginga, aka Orangutan. It's a good morning, and Y254 is the place to be.
Yeah, because you've seen the stuff as yeah.
No.
It was a good morning though, yeah?
It was an awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
So what is your name?
Yeah, leo nafeel kujiintroduce kwa Kikuyu mazee.
Cheki, just the national languages are English and Swahili.
Sawa, mimi naitwa Wandabwa Wanyama. Yeah.
Wewe ni mnyama ama?
Wanyama wote mimi ndo chairman wao, mimi ndo representative wao, the official representative. Yeah.
Hiyo ni cheo kubwa ya kujipa.
Yeah. Yeah, but so the bad thing is tujapewa ofisi so far to air our grievances, but I'm hoping. And by the way, nimepiga picha na mheshimiwa. So in case you see me trending,
oh my gosh,
MCA wa village ya kwetu sasa umeona, sikutambui buda.
Nimekuita king, si boy child. Why are you having boy child behaviors? Just hold it. Sir, would you please like to introduce yourself?
Yes. My name is Isaac. As usual, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram and like Christian.
Yeah. You also took a picture with Heshimio.
Yes.
You are trending.
Oh wow.
I hope I'll trend. I don't know.
He's trending.
Oh,
yeah.
He just doesn't know it. Okay, guys, let's start in the topic. 22162 is the text line. Start with YM254. That's how you text us, or you can @ us or hashtag us on Twitter. Again, it's at Y254 channel. Hashtag is Y in the morning. So we're talking about confessions. So when we're having this conversation, it was more of confessions of the female counterpart in, let's say, a relationship. So the things she does behind her man's back, so to speak. So since it's Man Crush Monday, I want to hear all these little confessions that all my kings out there have. I am here for you. 22162, start with YM254. Now, I don't want to make this personal, guys, so it doesn't really have to be your personal confession, but just tell me, since Byron is laughing at me even before I finish, but since you guys walk in packs, you know what the other men do, right? Let's start over here.
Okay. Confessions are really good, but it depends at what time.
Yeah.
At what time do I do it? And two, if I have to confess to my babe, it should be a one-to-one, like me and her only. Going through another channel, really.
Ushaipata madem, they need even just witness to just come hear what you're saying, and another one to help arbitrate. Like they
I think
people.
that is where we go wrong, because at the end of the day, this is my privacy. It is a dark side of me. The only person who should access this information is only you, because I'm close to you and you mean something to me.
Okay.
When we bring witnesses on board for my confessions, it's like making me to be naked before your friends, because they will know what I am.
And that embarrasses you.
Yeah,
na mwanaume ni ego.
Sometimes you have to compromise your ego, because if you want the relationship to survive, really you have to take a chance, and this chance is whereby you only have who you are concerned about.
I will not ask you how you would like to confess. I would like you to give me examples of confessions maybe that you have heard.
First of all, this confession, let me just be honest. This one is from me and me alone. Mimi wasikopeshi madem pesa. Hiyo nimesema ukweli. Why am I saying this? You see, ladies take advantage of us, like you see, because I'm your friend, and then they know like a real man won't like give a call and say, hey, you know what, so nirudishie zile do. Actually it's very hard hata kwa mwanaume tu kumpigia simu mwambie hiyo deni yangu maze si urudishe hizo do. It's very hard. So ladies, kama wale unipigia simu sinaambianga tu sina pesa. It's a fact.
Uchomi si vivo.
Si chomi si vyote. I'm just being honest. Like I'm telling you the truth. Sasa watu wenye huwa mnanipigia nikiambia sina pesa, now you know. Hakuna venye tutaanza kudanganyana hapa at you want me, because I know, because the all that time nimekopesha wasichana wote pesa so far nana ashairudisha. So I'm talking out of
sako. Why are you giving money?
You see what, Val, let me tell you the truth. If you see me nikikupigia simu kwambia Val nikopeshe do, utanipatia, but it will be very hard wewe kuniuliza zile do, si ndio? At the end of the day uta expecting that to be a common sense, and then it will also affect our friendship. In the sense that nikikupigia even I'm just saying hi, you are scared, like you can't pick my call, you'll be like lazima hapa nikadeni mse anaulizia. Then another confession that I want to tell people, like
before you give me that other one, I'd like to hear Isaac's example of a confession.
Examples of confessions. I want to talk about a few things that I've seen people doing, especially the men. There is this thing, I mean, they call it fix. Your girlfriend wants to come, or she has come. You have nothing at all. So let's say that
ngoja alijileta ama ulimuinvite.
I don't know how it happens, because when we story that's what they normally tell me. They tell me that, you know, my girlfriend came, I only had 100 shillings. So what they do, the man can go and buy some chips and tell the girlfriend that, okay, I've already eaten, I'm fine, so don't worry, just eat. You see now, the lady eats, and you know you're very hungry as a man, so you know you don't say that you did not have money. That is one of them. Two is something to do with cheating. You can see Wanda is already laughing because it's a fact. Let me confess that I have 5 girlfriends and you're the 5th one.
Not even second, which is number 2, number 3.
So you know, the men actually, those are some of the things they don't confess. Yeah.
Na hiyo kwanza ya mwisho sioni mwanaume akienda tu confess tu ovyo.
Kwanza hautaisikia. Unajua ndio uambia ati ukienda kwa ploti salimia watu wa ploti vizuri. Because hao ndio wanajua wewe ni namba ngapi.
Wanacheki
because
ni shift.
So ukikuja, you see ploti yetu yenye tunaishi, you see of course tunaishi. Kuna wale wa madhauka hapo nje, unajua. Sasa upimia tu. Unakuja hapa na tumakucha umebeba hivi.
Sasa huyu akikuitisha pesa ndio asiongee. Una budi ila kumpa. Alafu ukuje uniambie utaki kukopesha Slay Queen. Why?
Hata si Slay Queen. Hata wewe jaribu kesho tuone. Sina pesa. na watu mna plan kuniomba pesa, sina pesa. Hata kesho sitakuwa nayo.
But your feelings are being brought out here.
Mimi sijasema ni personal. Mimi naongea tu ukweli.
Speak your truth.
I think he's honest, but this is it. What we see today in terms of confessions, there are tricks or game men play to win, but that is dangerous at the end of the day, because reality shall just come out at the most unexpected time. So if I have 4 girlfriends and you're coming in and you've knocked me down, you've won my heart, I should let others even know that I've moved on, I've found somebody the worth of my life, and this is where the problem comes in. When the lady is so much unpredictable, and maybe I fear if I tell you this truth, you can dump me or we can separate. But
so unaona umefanya kitu mbaya, unaogopa kuniambia juu nita react by leaving.
That is where the problem comes in.
You are the one who's done something wrong, but suddenly you're afraid of me and my reaction.
Good.
22162 is the text line. Start with YM254. Yeah, only kuna shida hapo kwa your sentence. Please allow us.
Can I answer him? You see,
yes.
the problem with the orangutan is he's very diplomatic. The reason he's diplomatic is because his bay is watching. But bay your orangutan, let me just say it and let me just say it.
Speak your truth.
The truth is, never ask us about how many chiles your man has, because we won't tell you the truth. Tutasema ni wewe tu, but
Kwanza
behind the scenes,
kufia,
let me tell you, the only man mwenye atakwambia chali yako is cheating on you is because he wants to hit on you.
Oh my
Broco dictates.
Wow.
Let me tell you, real men will never come to you and tell you, you know what? Your guy is cheating on you, unless otherwise this guy has ill motives.
Yeah, nadai kuwa kwa line sasa.
Yeah, not kwa line. He wants to own you up. No, like mimi nakwambia ukweli. If you come and ask me, hey, who is Isaac sasa? Because Isaac is my friend.
What happens if let's just put it in a different context.
Yeah.
Let's say all of you are boys, like you hang out all the time and things like this. Then lovely lady at camera number 1 has been your friend for the longest time before you met your boys, and then she starts to date Byron, and then Byron does her wrong. What are you going to do? Still broke code, still just stands, or now you have to choose between loyalty?
My principal.
Oh my God.
Another confession.
Confess.
I don't advise people about relationships. I don't. Why? Today I will tell you, like, you see what, you and orangutan should break up. Right? Tomorrow you will sort out your issues. Mtalala kwa kitanda, utaanza kumpapasa, and you start telling him, you know what? Wanda alikuwa ananiambia tuachane. You see, then utakuwa create rift, and then you will no longer trust me. You have issues with your bae, go and sort it out. Me, I'm no part of it. Kwani, do I have shares in your relationship?
Okay, now that you're also very loyal to each other, this broad code cannot be shaken. How is it that, let's say for example, me and my imaginary relationship with you, then we break up?
You are always in a relationship with me.
Okay, 22162 is the text line. Start with YM254. Tutamsamea tu kiasi tuko kwa TV. He seems to be acting the part. He's in character. Focus. So we're in an imaginary relationship, and then we break it off simply because I found out things that you didn't want me to know. Like Byron said, instead of you coming to confess, you let me find out through other ways. In fact, that's very hurtful, boys. Anyway, moving on swiftly. So now, your boys have seen we've broken up. Sasa wanaanza kupanga line wakiwa wote. Why? What happened to that loyalty? Where is it now?
In terms of boys, what do you...
Yes, like let's say we just broke up with Wandaba, and then now since you're all boys, sasa umeona kuna unaenda kusimamia kiti pia wewe. Unaomba kura. Yeah.
I think, okay, I believe that loyal boys, if you realize that your friend broke up with his bae, actually you're not supposed to actually start mingling with that lady. It's immoral.
That is the first confession you guys should have made, because that is what happens. It's rampant.
But lakini, let me ask you a question. Ile kiti, unaona watu upigania kiti yenye ni mzuri. Like, sasa I'm just thinking, kama hii kiti it's worth it kupigania. Mbona mimi nisipiganie?
If you believe this guy, I'm telling you,
The loyalty.
you're not making it.
I think
You're losing it at all.
I think you are out of order for
Yes,
this, because
it is.
I've just broken up with my girlfriend. We are both in some emotional breakdowns. You coming in with your self-interest. You even don't look at the respect I give you as my friend, the respect my girlfriend was giving you as somebody who was associating with me. Then you want to go in as an opportunist, yeah?
And all in the meanwhile, you don't know what's happening. They're still acting like your boys.
Let me tell you, the moment I'll realize, I'll compromise the all of you for good, because maybe the friendship, I can make another friend. I can go out socialize.
Oh, wow.
But you, as a man who knew how much this girl was dear to me, and you come in with their nitty gritty, I can't even forgive.
Wanaume, nauliza tu swali moja hapa tusaidiane. Beshtaka akibreak up na manzi, unatake how long ndo rudia odem? Kao hapo ulikuwa umemkufia.
Kumrudia? Kwa nini?
I
But
know,
he's
you know,
asked a
Wanda,
very relevant
Wanda is,
question.
You guys,
Okay,
these guys just
okay.
want to
There
kill me
we go.
because the truth is,
Wanda, Wanda,
kila mtu
relax.
ako na ako ka feeling at the back of the head.
No.
Like, of course,
I know,
you have all those
I know
boys.
how
Wanda,
people Wanda,
relax.
no, Wanda, Wanyama.
Let's set it up for the crowd first, yeah?
Yeah.
So let's repeat the question once.
My question is,
Uh-huh.
wanaume, beshte ya manzi yako, beshte ya chali yako, azin, beshte ya boyo yako, manzi ya beshte yako, waki break up na dem, How long does it take? Ndo we sasa uanze kunyemelea hiyo kitu safi, kitu imeoga. Jimmy usema ni gale.
Excuse me, 22162 is the text line. That is where you're going to answer this
Actually,
question. Start with YM254 or go on Twitter at Y254 channel. We really want your answers. But he has been struggling to speak for the past 2
You are
minutes.
allowing
Isaac,
Wanyama
please.
to do us a great damage that I don't know how we'll repair it. But anyway,
But it is the
I
truth
know
now.
how-
We are confessing
okay,
things.
I want to acknowledge the fact that we have some men who behave like that. Wandabwa is one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the people who will realize that you have something very beautiful, something very sweet, you know, and they're willing to have it, to grab it from you. These are the same people who will go around telling rumors that, you know what, like for example, we are friends, and then have a lady who is very beautiful, and Wanda would also like to have her. So people like Wanda will be going there when I'm not around, telling her that, you know what,
Sweet nothing.
I know that you're in a relationship with Isaac, but let me tell you, Isaac has got 10 girlfriends. You're the 10th one, actually.
He's not a good guy.
So what are you doing with him? Come to me. You know, if you come to my life, you'll be the first one. And, you know,
and the
ladies-
only.
Yes, and the only one. Telling her those sweet fake things. And then, you know, ladies, sometimes they don't do investigations. They don't want to know what is really happening. So you find people like Wanda will win. But let me tell you one thing.
That he will win.
What I want to say is this. Love is all about what for me I call it compatibility. Compatible feelings. You know, people say that I love this lady because I feel her. There's a very big difference between a compatible feeling and just lust. Maybe you saw that lady walking around whining her body. I mean, you felt some desire.
Push and
now-
pull inside
Yes.
the system.
And then now you pretend that, I fell in love. Have you ever seen people falling in love within 2 seconds and they're like, oh, that is it?
Don't answer. Wait, Byron.
This is what I have to say. Wanyama need to grow up and
Wanna represent boy child.
boy child, a lot of it. So this I have to say. If you really respect me and you want us to go a long way, if I break up with my girlfriend, stay away.
Ooh.
Stay away, because no man will take it. Just imagine umebreak na boyfriend wako, then unaona dem best yako, in fact your closest friend, ana hang out na yeye. It is not good. It brings jealousy, it brings all sorts of negative perception.
Even if they're just friends.
Yeah, and this is what I have to say. Ladies are so loyal in relationships, and if you are a savage, please don't extend it to your most best friend, because me and my girlfriend is my best friend, and always I respect her. When it comes to a tangible issue, just find a way to solve it out. Don't bring the savages like my friend here. He will sit down. In fact, he will water everything down.
There's a meme for nowadays you can't even fight with your girlfriend because there's a guy on standby who's just, I'll be there for you. I have a shoulder you can cry on. And you're all friends.
Can I answer these hypocrites? Can I answer these hypocrites?
And this is what I'm
Wait,
saying.
can I answer these hypocrites?
Please do.
Let me tell you the truth.
Tell us.
The first thing I've said is after breaking up. It doesn't mean that I will snitch through your relationship and I'll be like, no.
Aye, sim to campaign
No,
kwanza.
let me, I've said, hakuna kitu mbaya, mko na kitu poa hapo kwa sako, alafu let it go mazi. Ni better
We
one-
must keep it there.
Yeah, ni better muone boys wako
No,
mazi anayo. And then nowadays I'm become an avid reader. I was reading a book called A Rural Affair by she's called Elliot something. So she was saying this guy is there is a character called Hope, then you have Chad, and then you have Sam. So Sam was dating Hope, and then Sam was a best friend to
Chad.
right? Then Sam married Hope, and then they broke up. Then these guys were the best of friends. Then Chad and Hope married. So after these people divorced, then Chad and Hope married.
Kulikuwa na grace period ama ilikuwa tu hua?
See, after they broke up, and then they started hitting on each other.
Oh.
Yeah? Then they got married. But up to the end of the book, when you read, these people are still friends. What I'm trying to say is, if you've tried, things are not working out. Because before you decide that you guys are going to break up, it means like you guys have come to terms with the situation. Like you have agreed.
That's a big assumption, because either way, it could be like Byron said, he'd be afraid to confess something to me. So, but hiyo kwanza hesitation. I say, oh, so there's something he did. He's not telling me it must be bad. Okay, we're done. Yes. There are different types
before
of
you break up with your man, there is one thing that irreconcilable differences. At least you've spent like, you don't like fight today and then tomorrow you're broken up. Like there is that everything is breaking down for months and months and months, and then you're like, okay, fine, I'm done with this.
Okay, let's focus on that. I like that you said that, Isaac, and I'm going to ask you a question. Would you stay in a toxic relationship simply because you want to ride it out mpaka usikie umefika mwisho? Siwe mwenyewe tu umeona hapo umekosana. Yeah, like why are you stretching it out? Why are you wasting each other's time? What's happening?
The answer is no. I mean, I cannot be in a relationship that is not working.
Ati sai mgobane alafu sasa months and months later, no.
This is the thing, yeah. I believe that for example, me, before I get into any relationship, I must be very sure. Because there are so many factors that you need to consider. You see, it's like strangers coming together to become best of friends. You still don't know each other. So you take time to know each other and consider everything and see whether you can be in that relationship. But another thing that happens before people get into a relationship is what we call hypocritical facts. Especially, okay, with due respect. People seem to exaggerate things. They lie. They want to look good because they know there's something they're gonna achieve once you're in a relationship. So as somebody like me, once I realized that you're not that person I knew before, actually I would not be in that relationship. But I want to comment on whatever Wanyama has said. I've been telling guys all over that if you know you love your girlfriend and you not want to lose her, then hide. You know, people like us, we hide what is good to us and we expose what is bad to us. So if you expose your beautiful girlfriend to people like Wanda, you're losing her.
But hapa ni swali. Now when you say that, now the flip side is girl child atakuja aseme, why are you hiding me? How many others are there that you don't want to show me?
That is now, today we are talking about confession
of a man.
That is something I will never confess, because I wouldn't say I am hiding you because I know there's a PC called Wanda somewhere. Probably we'll meet.
Mbona usiniambie nikae rada? Why?
Because okay, all human beings can be influenced by some things like
the sweet talking
money.
People like me.
No,
that is what you're forgetting to say.
We're going back to Byron on this side, huh?
Yes.
All right, so just maybe I take everything that we've had on this side and wrap it up and ask, why do people feel trapped? Like hata kwa form jamani, ukienda hapo kwa serikali, they ask you, are you single or are you married? They don't put there in a relationship. So why are you feeling like, you know, this 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 girls, you must keep hide from this one? Why?
The problem is once we compromise our principles, you find no tangible thing to hold on. And I like his argument, and I like his argument as well. But this is what I have to say: in this contemporary society, everything is at a mess, and it is upon us to realize where we went wrong and make things right.
Where do you think we went wrong?
We went wrong when we started copying
like
these things. No. We went wrong when we started copy pasting from soap operas, from migration. We see Nigerians behaving around here. In fact, and these things of globalization, where everything is everywhere. So let's we trace where this thing started, where the rain started beating us. And I will give Wanyama a verse to go and read, Jeremiah 6:16, whereby there's a lot of splendorness in the old ways, yeah. And
6:16, eh?
yes,
Hey, Tamani,
go
wow.
and read it. We've just refused to move on. And I want to say this: if I really love you, I will make you the first person to understand me. That dirty part of me, you should know. Like, there's a lady I came across. She didn't like me drinking. I have to tell her that I started drinking when I was in high school. But since you don't like it, and I want us to forge ahead, I'm going to reduce my drinking a bit because I can't just stop. To 4 bottles, to 3, to 2, now 1.
For the rest of your life.
Hey.
Okay.
You see, no, hold on.
Alright.
And this is what I'm saying. If you're in a relationship and you are so much in fear that you are dating a beautiful girl, first of all, you ought to not to have gone for the best price.
Wow.
Because the best price has tangible value. And this value is upon you to keep it or not. Why should you hide your girlfriend from your friends? That is lack of manners. You are limiting this lady to know what goes in your circles, and when a problem comes in, she will dump you with it. Because I don't know Anyama. He always come here, but whenever he is in, you send me out, and that is lack of manners.
I see someone called the economist Robert at Real Robert. Ingine imeninini kidogo. This is on Twitter at Y254 channel. It should, okay, confessions should be immediate. That's an opportunity, and it comes once, so long as the girl allows you to. Do you feel the same? Like if I tell you, okay, if tukae tu, sema, na leo nasikia fine, thank you. I'm in such a good mood. Come, just give me all the things that you've done that you know I don't like for sure, and then clean slate after that.
I think
Isaac is looking at me like it's an impossible task.
But according to me, one thing that we should all accept is we all have a past, and no one's past is perfect. Then one thing before you start or you want to know about the past, then be ready psychologically, emotionally to listen to it, because it's the dark side that people do not want to talk about. And then I always encourage or tell people, like, yes, we want to be you want us to be in a relationship, yeah. Then before we even have that emotional attachment and start like ni nyamazi history, and then you pick up place and you're like, I betrayed you. I just tell you from the beginning, this is the person I am, or this is the person that I was, this is the person I am, and this is the person that I intend to be, right? Okay. Maybe nilikuwa na side chick kama 50 huko nyuma, sasa nimeamua kwa hii list sasa niko na 10. Yeah? Mnacheka nini?
Because I have questions.
These guys are hypocrites.
He's counting more than one girl, but ametoka sasa kutuambia na pesa. So
akangoja
kidogo hapo.
Cheki tulia val. Nilikuwa na madem 50. Sasa niko na 10 wenye wako kwa interview. Si ndio? Sasa yes, kikubali, and then even then you'll be the queen.
Help me, Isaac. You've gotten tired over there. What's happening? Tell me what's going on.
If you're listening to Wanyama, you can get tired. I tell you. Because whatever he says, I don't agree at all. But he's my friend, I know him. So, talking about where the rain started beating us, when we started behaving like Wanyama, that's where we went wrong. Because, okay, for me, I believe that relationship is such a special thing that you should never joke with. So I don't understand why Wanyama wants to have 10 girlfriends and then come in here to confess on live TV at
this guy never listened to what I said.
But then,
it's not a debate, let him speak.
But then what I'm saying is this: all you need is to be in that relationship because you chose it.
Okay.
You have no option. Talking about confessions, I want to tell you from the perspective of being a real typical human being. I'm sure everybody has a secret that he says this one I'll go with it to the grave, but these ones I can share. So you know, somebody telling me that you can confess everything, I mean that's a big lie. Yeah, so my position is that there are some things you can
say, but
confess,
something.
there's some things, my friend.
Na kukinuka uko mbele, wacha we'll figure it out when we get there.
Maybe you wait until inuke uko mbele.
Sasa ona.
Hypocrites.
All right, guys, I want us to wrap this up, Baron, and I'll give you an opportunity to speak. So I have a question for you. Now, help me understand what's going to happen when you encounter the empowered girl child of today. What's going to happen when you find a girl who does not need you to be either fully supporting her or fully giving her attention? Like, if you want to talk to her, fine, talk to her. She likes you, that's why. But if you don't also want to talk to her, there are other men lining up to talk to her, so she will go there. What's going to happen when she understands when ifisi and you have more than one girlfriend? And that's fine, because, you know, we take you as you are now, as empowered women, but we also love ourselves enough to say, there must be someone out there who just wants one. And it's fine. Tutapatana tu time yetu. So hatusumbuani na boy child. What are you going to do when you find a headstrong female who will not take nonsense?
I think this is the best person to date because she will give me my space. I'll give her her space. But at the end of the day, we must make things right. Because it doesn't matter what I do that she doesn't want to know. But in a relationship, we must come on board. Hey, this is how we're running this relationship. You don't call shots while you make me a dominant factor. So I think an empowered woman is the best person to date in a current society. And whereby
I like, sorry, I keep cutting you off, but
yes.
I like these very important things you're saying. So now that you want to call the shots because you are the man,
yes,
you must also be ready to take responsibility.
Yes.
And that's the difference, the fine line between boy child and king. Boy child wants to be treated like a man, but wants to run away from a goal.
If you're a man, behave like a man.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. If it is a relationship, we are in a 50-50 share. I'm accountable, transparent, and honest. If there's something that you should know, that really you need to know, I should tell you before it blasts. And this will help us solve so many problems. Because if I hide, you realize there will be a point of tension between us. And you are really, from my personality, I don't fear it when there's a tension with the person I love. I just want that good atmosphere where we can have that real conversation.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so okay, I have a text coming in. We have a very nice discussion we have going on, Kalumival, but akuna dem to have a balanced discussion. All right. We had two girls a few series ago, but I hear you and we will fix it. Isaac, I want you to help me understand what you would do with an empowered girl.
What I'll do with an empowered girl. Okay, my position is that actually in the current society, that is the best lady I would go for. Because it's all about working together to achieve whatever we want. So she's at the best of that.
Yeah, I like the way you're all agreeing, but uni mwenye hata kucheck simu yako, but ataona, okay, if he used to do this like this, and now he's not doing it anymore, so that means attention is going elsewhere. She's very quick on her feet. She doesn't need to come to you and ask you and what you deny.
Let me finish. What is important is, you know, having an empowered lady. So there's nothing like superiority. So I will not say that I'm superior than you or you're superior than me. So anything coming up, we sit and discuss. You know, if you're discussing something, you're likely to get the solution. So I mean, that is fine, that is perfect. Yes.
Okay, we're finishing with, and I finished with you so I can cut you off alafu tutoke hapa. So make it short, okay?
Okay. One thing I want to say is there is no perfect man and there is no imperfect man. Love is the only thing that surpasses all the challenges that can come across. It's love that can transform people. So if your man is imperfect, you think that man outside there is not perfect, pick him. All men are empty vessels. Mold them to what exactly you want. The only person who has the power to make or destroy man is a woman.
are you children that we raise you? But okay, I feel like that is going to be the next topic of discussion. You see, they're all giggling because they know what they've just done. Thank you so very much for watching us. My name is Valentine, or at Color Me Val, and I'll tell you a little bit about #TribeVal, but maybe tomorrow. Right now, I see Shiko Kaitani in studio slaying as usual. Guys, you're in for a treat. She is a sight for sore eyes, and you can follow her at Shiko Kaitani on everything. So she's coming up with Hello Day. Please don't go away. You are doing